trucking family, trucking world, trucking people. Just a quick little insight on my day out here in California. On the last and final pickup, right? To try to make it out of here. We go to this warehouse out Bakersfield, California. Dispatch communicates with me. We're supposed to get 14 pallets. They only got 13 pallets for us though, carrots. I don't know why they only got 13. I'm looking over there. They got a fucking motherland literally worth of carrots. Like, why can't you just give us one more order of carrots? Like, I don't understand. But this is the part of the business that I really want to learn, like the intricate details that go on behind the scenes. Because if I still had the aspirations of one day having my own trucking company, that's what I need to learn, like the networking of it between the brokers, the buyers, the dispatchers, and how the freight lines run. You feel what I'm saying? That's where the money at. You feel me? Especially if I want to be an owner operator, which I do have, the desire to be. As long as I'm in this lane, I'm trying to be the best and be in a situation that offers me the most money. But they cancel the load, the buyer, who is the customer. They cancel the load because we don't have the 14 pallets, we only get 13. So now dispatch is calling around to try to find somebody that would just pick up these 13 pallets that'll buy it. Which sucks for me, who is the small little man on the totem pole, who really be doing all the work, you feel me? It's like, cause now my time is just being wasted. I'm sitting here, I'm in California, it's almost 8 o'clock. So the warehouse, the farms and everything is all about to close for the day. So I'm potentially looking at being stuck out here through the night. Like, that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. Like, that's really just the nature of the beast. Like, when you are just a driver, yo. But I'm starting to learn that shit. Like, I'm really starting to understand the details of how this industry works. But it just sucks when you're in this position. It does, especially with this company that I'm with. They took our layovers. We're not even getting layover pay no more. For whatever reason, the insurance rate went up because this is a starter company for a lot of people that's coming out of school. So with that being so, the bang out rate is higher, meaning more money. It sucks because it's like, damn, I don't got no accidents on my record. You penalizing me for other motherfuckers that can't drive. Like, what I got to do with that? But man, this is just, it's part of the game, bro. It's part of the game, and it's part of the things that you're gonna learn once you get out here, things that you're gonna see. Because coming out here, and the reason why they want you to get the experience is a lot of people is not gonna be cut out to do it. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be changes within the company. New entities is gonna come in, take over. You're gonna go through a whirlwind of changes through your first year. You feel me? And I'm almost at my first year mark, almost there. When you come out of school, they really push that. The bigger companies, the ones that people really want to go for, they got the designated routes, the more home time, they don't even mess with you unless you got a year in. A year in, man. So if you can stick it through the grind, stick it through the turmoil, the trials and tribulations that come with this, for at least a year, you gonna be good. You got a year in, your driving record is clean, I'm telling you, you can pretty much go anywhere you want. Anywhere you want. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna have to go through the bullshit. Like, you really gonna have to go through the bullshit, man. Like, all these companies have their stuff. Like, they each have their pros and cons. So, like, my advice for you when you coming out of school is to really do your research. Really take your time looking up these companies. Don't just go off of the other people and where they going that you went to school with, or you got some homies that's over here. Still do your research. A lot of times it's about who you know than what you know. But in this industry, it's more about what you know when you are a new driver. You feel what I'm saying? You really want to make sure you take your time, because not every situation is for everybody. If you got kids, if you're looking for more home time, this might not be for you. You know what I mean? especially because that starts to weigh on the heart. That starts to pull on the heartstrings. Honestly, like if you had a loved one or a partner, it could be tough. It could be tough. You feel me? They missing you, you missing them, but it's all about the sacrifice, man. It really is. And to avoid that, you really got to take your time, because it's a lot of trucking companies out here. It's a lot of them. Don't always look about and think about the money. You know what I mean? Like I said in my previous video, the money is gonna come. You know what I mean? And most of the time with this job, you're gonna be making more money than you ever made before, faster. You feel what I'm saying? The turnover rate for that money coming in, it really is like selling dope. I ain't gonna lie, like it really is. But it comes with a lot. It comes with a lot, and that's why they lure you in. A lot of these companies will lure you in with the big promises and all that. Fuck the promises. Ask about the guarantees. What do you guarantee me? If you working for cents per mile, CPM, I need guarantees. What are you going to guarantee me? Am I going to get 2,500 miles every week? Am I going to get 3,000 miles every week? What are you guaranteeing me? Because with that comes, all right, I know if I'm out there, I'm going to get this bread. You guarantee me this bread. You feel me? Then you got your incentives. A lot of the companies, they just throw big numbers out you. Oh, you can make up to $3 grand a week. You can make up to $2 grand a week. You can make 1,800 a week. But you gotta drive this amount of miles. Those miles not being guaranteed. Then you have your percentage rate. The percentage rate, in my opinion, is the best way to go. If you're working with a company that pays by the percentage, they just go off a scale. If that company gross income is 10 grand a week through all their trucks, through all their fleet, for that week they hone in 10 grand. And they take home 30% of that. What's that? That's anywhere a range from 2,500 to 3 grand a week that you could be making. Now it's more worth it. But with those type of companies, you gotta pay your dues. You can't really get into them joints right out the bat. Some people, they, you know what I'm saying? When it comes back to, it's not always what you know, but who you know, they might be able to get into that door. But it's rare. It's rare. It's very rare. So my whole motivation right now is just get to my year, man. Get to my year. I'm almost there. I got a couple more months to go. And the time really does fly. But it's also the thought in my mind, like, this is time I'm never going to get back. Like, this is time where I'm missing home. And I don't get homesick, honestly. And I think that really came from doing time and being incarcerated for a long time. Like, I don't really get homesick. But since I've been home and being back around family, being back around friends and stuff like that, I cherish it more. And because I'm getting older, and there's things that, you know, I want to be there for, it's like, damn. But I understood the assignment. Like, I understood my plan, my goals, and what I wanted to do with this. You know what I mean? So it's just it is what it is at this point. But I'm almost there. So my advice to you, new truckers, let's get with a company, do your research, do your due diligence, really find out about this company, really research it, look at their guarantees, look at their incentives, you know what I'm saying? Really take your time on learning the company you decide to go with. Because the last thing you want to do is jump from company to company to company, especially within your first year. That first year mark, you want to get somewhere and sit down. Get there and lock in. Which can be hard. The company I'm with right now, the pay is great. But it got a lot of bullshit with this job, bro. A lot. Like, and I'm a very, very patient, resilient person. Like, I honestly am. But it comes where this really does take a toll on you. It takes a toll on you. The unknown, the sitting around, the waiting. All that is a part of it. It really is. It's a beautiful life out here, though. At the same time, the sense of freedom you get, the ability to just go somewhere and zone out, to just drive and get away, the ability to stack your paper all the way up, especially if you take care of your money, the ability to hustle, grind legally, and build your credit. You feel me? I'm in all those stages, you know what I'm saying? Especially for a person who's not even technically allowed to leave a state. this was an opportunity given to me where it feels like I really beat the system. You know what I mean? I'm not even supposed to leave my neighborhood, but I'm 3,000 miles away. I'm getting to see stuff that I've never seen before. You know, these are new experiences that, you know, I've thought about and dreamed about as a kid, like just places that I never really thought I would make it to that I have seen. So it's a lot that comes with it that's good, but also, man, it's a lot of bullshit, and that's just what it is. It can be better, and your situation can be better, be smoother, but I'm just here to give you free game, man. Honestly, free game. Hit that like button, subscribe. I'm gonna have more videos, more vlogs coming, because this was what I feel is important, man. Is the communication, the dialogue that you can receive from real first-hand experience. And on my page, you gonna find, like, I'm gonna just keep it raw. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, this shit be tough. You know what I'm saying? It really do. It's the difference between you seeing stuff on social medias and, you know, they got the big truck and shit looking nice and da-da-da, but they paid their dues to get there. You know what I'm saying? And they still go through the bullshit. You know what I mean? But when you a new truck driver, bro, you gotta have tough skin. You gotta have thick skin. You gotta have that mental fortitude to get through it, because you're gonna go through and face a lot of adversity within your first year, man. It's gonna teach you accountability. It's gonna teach you how you value yourself, how you value your time. It's gonna teach you a lot of things that you might not have known about yourself within that first year. So like I said, take your time, do your research, really prepare yourself mentally and physically, because it's gonna be hard, but it'll be worth it. It will be worth it. I'm in a good position in life, man. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm better than where I was. You know what I mean? So, like I said, like, subscribe, tune in, tap in. Yard Out Trucker. I'm gonna have more content for y'all. Check me out. Coming soon. Stay tuned.